has issued a stern warning to bandits in the northern parts of the country that his government will ruthlessly deal with them. Now, the head of state said the bandits and cattle rustlers have for the longest time caused havoc to innocent Kenyans at the north, and now says their grace period has expired. As our reporter Henry Tende now files, President Ruto has directed the military to double up their efforts in security operation to flush out criminals in various parts of the country.
During the Officer Cadets Commissioning Parade at the Kenya Military Academy in Lanet, Nakuru County, President William Ruto was here in his capacity as the head of state to commission the cadets. Even in this function, the volatile security situation in the northern part of the country, where bandits have continued to cause mayhem, leaving a trail of death and destruction of property, was ringing alarm bells in the head of President William Ruto. The head of state, appearing fed up with constant threat to innocent Kenyans, issued a stern warning to bandits and cattle rustlers, telling them enough is enough.
We will be decisive in stamping out banditry and neutralizing every bandit who denies or who defies the government and attempts any illegal or criminal acts. Every bandit must be brought to book. Every illegal gun surrendered willingly or by force, and every child must go back to school.
President Ruto directing the military personnel to stand firm to protect the country from bandits and cattle rustlers.
We have made our commitment to end cattle rustling, banditry, and other criminal activities in every part of Kenya. I am absolutely confident that we can rely on the KDF and our security system to secure the sovereignty and territorial integrity of Kenya as mandated in the Constitution without any difficulty whatsoever.
Constant cries of communities that are in the thick of the attacks by bandits and their state of hopelessness as they count losses of lives and property featured highly in President Ruto's warning to the bandits. The commander-in-chief insisting he will not sit back as criminals hurt Kenyans.
The dangerously misguided idea that people can acquire illegal arms, mobilize to commit murder, robbery, violence, and other criminal acts, and in the process displace, torment, cause suffering and insecurity to peaceful communities must and will come to an end.
To ensure life goes back to normalcy, President Ruto has directed military to start the process of reopening the affected schools.
I have directed the military to work with the Ministry of Education to rebuild all destroyed schools to allow children to go back to school.
Meanwhile, Cabinet Secretary for Internal Security Professor Kithure Kindiki says the government will announce new security measures to deal with insecurity once and for all.
I have been instructed by His Excellency the President to deploy all the available resources that this country has to make sure that the operation that we are having succeeds. I want to assure you, Honorable Chair and members, the operation will succeed. And I want to assure the people of Kenya that they should not be distracted by the small maneuvers and antics that the criminals are displaying. These are the last tricks of people who have been used to impunity.
Henry Tende, Look Up TV.